What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Forgotten Circus. I'm going to go over a couple things because it's time to talk about it. It's probably going to be a what are we doing episode. What are we doing? America, what are we doing? So apparently Obama's gay. Michelle Obama is now Big Mike. You know, Big Mike with a little B. Yeah. Biden just walks off on a military veteran receiving the Medal of Honor. The fires in Maui, which I think are a huge conspiracy, and you're going to hear it in this video. And then, there's other stuff going on in the world, bigger things. That's what we're thinking about. We're not even thinking about Maui at all. I mean, we are thinking about it. It's obvious, but the help is not there like it should be. Last time I checked, that's still part of the United States. It's protected land. What are we going to do about it? But the bigger thing in the news is Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. They're getting divorced. Yeah, so much drama with that and all this other stuff that's going on. So let's get into it. So we'll start off in that kind of how I had already stated. So apparently Obama's gay. Tucker Carlson, and let me tell you something, I'm not affiliated with any party, to be honest with you, because I don't know where any of this stuff is going. It's another Rubik's Cube. You just got to figure it out, I guess. But so he had a guy on there, I mean, saying allegations. Now, these are only allegations. I'm not saying they're true, but okay. So apparently something happened between him and Barack Obama, our former president, commander-in-chief, all that. And that's fine. That's fine. If you're gay, if you're lesbian, if you're straight, if you're any of the other, just be you. That's all I ask. Just be you. If that's how you feel, just be you. Me, I'm straight. So I'm being me. So I will not let me affect you at all. We can all hang out. It's all good. But and what is up with all these politicians and everything? It's so funny. Does anybody remember I grew up in the 80s and 90s, the crack like epidemic or the crack takeover when it was crack because it was cheaper, gets everybody hooked. And it seems like that has gone away from like the hood areas and places like that. And now it's like it's a designer drug for some of these people now, for the elites. Isn't that insane? So apparently Obama was doing his thing with this dude and was smoking crack. Smoking that rock, that moon rock. I mean, these are only allegations, but sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. Smoking crack. So how many times? So when this happened is weird. The whole thing is weird. All right. So we got to look at it from both points. Like, it's outlandish. This doesn't make any sense. And then you got to look at it from the other side. Like, no, for real. Did he really do that? And did he do that when he was in office? And then the other side be like, why would he do that? He was an elegant statesman and all that, good father, family man. Okay. Everybody's got skeletons in the closet. We all know that. But what is up with and Hunter Biden, and this is going to be a political thing and kind of a world issue. So Hunter Biden was smoking crack too. Why is crack the new in drug now for the elites? Like, nah, we we ain't gonna mess with that other stuff. We just gonna do crack, bro. We got to go to the gutter now. Like, jeez. And these are your lawmakers. There's a lot of there's a lot of weird stuff that's happening right now. And it seems like deflection after deflection after deflection. Another story comes up to build another story. So you forget about that one story. And one of those is really important. And it actually popped up. There's one out there that's really important. And I do think that Maui is definitely, there's something weird about that. But I'm going to do Maui last. And I'm going to get to that. But okay. So if Obama's gay, you're going to do it. But stop smoking crack. What does crack have to do with your, like, I just, if that happened, that's, I don't know, what is up with politicians and crack? Like, God, y'all got big pharma. Y'all could get some extraterrestrial drugs, man. If y'all are conspiracy theorists, man, take some peyote or something. You might find yourself. You smoking crack. All right, but anyway. And then let me so, and then Michelle Obama is apparently trans. These are the topics that's happening in America right now. We're all over the place. So I want to talk about it. And I'm actually going to talk as I'm like looking at the topics, because that's what's happening right now. So now Michelle Obama is obviously trans. She was always a man. And I don't know. Possibility? Maybe not. But what does that have to do with Maui? What does that have to do with money lent out to another country when we needed it here? But so you got that, and then Biden. And I'm not, and I think that Tucker Carlson probably took it a little bit too far. So I'm not on either side. I told you, I just want us to figure it out. I think we have too many parties, to be honest with you. Right. I mean, got too many cooks in the kitchen. But yeah, well, I'm gonna get off the Michelle Obama, Big Mike, or whatever they call her nickname. And if she's not Big Mike, that's great. And I don't know why people call her that. That would be kind of disrespectful to, she was that way. Like, that's, I'm not about to disrespect anybody, And even if she is, who cares? Why is this being brought up? But the crack thing needs to be addressed, because if all these people doing crack and they run in this country, then shit. Maybe that's why stuff is so messed up right now. But if she's what she is, that's fine. If she's a lady, she's a woman. That's what you be you. I'm all about people being you. How you feel about yourself is how you are. That's what makes everything in life so special. But if you get outlandish and come up to me and say I identify as a grizzly bear, I'm going to question you a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So then we'll get off that topic because I don't want to go down that road. So then we got Joe Biden. And I'm not picking on Democrats or anything like that. But so you got Joe Biden given an award. And this dude has waited so long. This captain has waited so long for this, because everybody knew he deserved it for a long time. You give him the Medal of Honor. You put it around his neck like the Crypt Keeper. And you know what the funny thing is that dude older or whatever, that military veteran? Because he looked way more composed than the person that's leading the United States. He knew everything to do. So it makes you wonder. And then you sit there and you pause and be like, you have to salute him. All right. He's getting the Medal of Honor. He doesn't have to teach you how to do it. And then you try and do it all stiff. So I'm a military veteran. So I did tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. So I kind of know a lot about how this procedure is done. And then it's okay. You messed up there. I'll give you that. You messed up a little bit, just a little bit. All right. Not a lot, but we'll give you a little bit. And then you proceed to just walk off. On a military veteran, you're going to walk off that's receiving the Medal of Honor? I would have stayed up there. I probably would have like pulled up 2 seats and we just had a Q&A. A straight up Q&A. And we wouldn't went into like how you got it or whatever, just how everything is so people can know more about you. But no, you proceed to walk off to go where? Where were you going? Ugh. Okay. But anyway. So let's get off that one. So here's my thing. Now I'm going to end off on this topic. Maui. Hashtag rebuild Maui. Those people lost literally everything. Everything. And I'm a conspiracy theorist and everything. I believe this was actually, and if you agree or you don't agree, I do apologize. It's my opinion, just like you have yours. I believe this is definitely something was started here to gain land. They're trying to steal those people's land. Maybe it was a fluke accident. Maybe it was something like that. But there's a lot of stuff that can be controlled from miles and miles and miles away. I was actually stationed in Hawaii. I deployed out of Hawaii. Oahu, not Maui. I have friends that are on Oahu. But geez. You know what the funny thing is too? Well, it's not funny. You know what the thing is about this whole Maui situation? Whether it was started that way or electrical fire or a transformer in the jungle, there's so much outlandish stuff. You got to border them in like it's The Last of Us. Those people there have literally lost everything. And you got billionaires coming up and saying, oh yeah, well, donate. We've already donated this much, 10 to 70 million. You're a billionaire. And I'm not asked for handouts, but if you're going to come on there, you got to be like, and so I guess it would cost $5 billion to rebuild the whole island where everybody's still back in housing and everything. They get sheltered for a little bit. They build the houses. They get the stores, restaurants, all the businesses back up. It would take $5 billion. So last time I checked, didn't we have a little mishap on the calculation of somebody in actual finance department that processed too much funds all the way to Ukraine for $6 billion? Yeah, we might want to ask for that back. But like, yeah, we messed up. We got to ask for the other back. We've already sent you a bunch. You can keep the other $1 billion. We take 5 back. We got to build Maui. And then you take another $1 billion from all these billionaires that say they want to help out. And be like, dude, you don't even have to put up $1 billion. Just make it to another $1 billion, $6 billion, just for extra etiquette, just for extra, sprinkle on the cake for Maui. Be like, yeah, so it only takes $5 billion, but we're going to use another $1 billion to actually liven the place up a lot, pave the roads a little more, make sure law enforcement is great over there. Maybe some more attractions, more jobs, another $1 billion. Yeah, take that back. If that's a mishap, take it back. You print out money, then print it. If a debt is owed to you, then collect. because you got beef with somebody. Last time I checked, it hangs around like an unpaid bill. And we got beef with you right now. You're not helping out Maui. That is insane. Blocking off roads and stuff. Come on, man. And then it's funny how all the elites over there, yeah, all their stuff's fine. Doesn't Obama have property out there too? Oprah does. I know Oprah does. The Rock definitely does. Asking for money on national TV. And here's another thing too. If I was Bud Light, you might want to step in. Your campaign has been pretty trash right now. Billions lost. Yeah, this might be the one time like, well, we've been losing money because of a mishap, and it was just yeah, it was just a marketing hiccup. Yeah. Well, then you could be like, well, we're going to donate $2 billion, even though our company is trying to make it right now, which they're really not. They're making their money still. $2 billion to rebuild Maui, and we stand by it. Yeah, just come out with a speech like that, and like everybody get together. Because you know what the funny thing is? All these billionaires, there's that one billionaire that has that excess money that nobody knows about. Just go there, yeah, we'll build the whole thing up and do it within a year. You pull that off within a year, you're a straight hero. I'm telling you. Y'all got all this money to flash around for yachts and stuff like that. And people are like, well, how do you talk about they had to work for that position and all that? That's fine. That's fine. But they had to step on a lot of people to get to it too. So anyway, that's all I got. And rebuild Maui. Hashtag rebuild Maui. Hopefully. Is that already a hashtag? But nah, for real. Them people going, I'm telling you, I know Hawaiians, bro. I was stationed out there. They going, they ain't gonna let this one slip, bro. Somebody got to do something because they will not stop, bro. They will not. You know the kind. They will not stop. But all right. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. And I would like everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. And I do mean everyone.